gets in. Mayfield now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
On third down, Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
A good drive gets him inside.
You should keep calling me out. Man, that nigga murder ran in front of me, did all that and got that motherfucking ass whooped.
Because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt to get through.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
I'll show you what to do to him.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
I should have shut this soft ass.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions,
you coming from work?
I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
What you mean, nigga? I know how to twerk.
Complete. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score.
You must have seen my snap, huh?
No.
Boy, I just posted all gas on there. I knew somebody was gonna call me. You ain't even see it, huh?
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Buying time to his left.
Oh, come on, why you throw that dumbass pass?
It's intercepted, thrown back across his body.
That was a dumbass pass.
And he's able to get it back.
That supposed to have been a bullet.
He was trying to hit Thomas that time. A throw that should have made, rolling left and thrown back across the field.
And when you do that, and you're rolling towards the sideline, you've cut down your field in a big way, significantly. And the guys who play the second and the third level, those linebackers and DBs, they know that, and they know they don't have nearly as much space to cover, and they're hoping you try and throw it back towards the middle.
Skittles was alright, but that first one was fire.
Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one.
I ain't buy that motherfucker. I had traded him some more rocks for it.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him.
She got up to 20 though.
Jadavian Clowney showing explosiveness on the sack. He got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe bring your running back in to try to keep you clean.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jadavian Clowney able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. They feel this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
That's the best one. The other ones weren't hitting like that. When I fired that one up, we had like 7 heads on it over here. Everybody was caught. Went to sleep at like 5, woke up at 3 something in the morning.
He's going to go for a big play down into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Landry, the intended target.
I was holding the jump button. It wouldn't let me jump, so I tapped that bitch.
And now out comes Houston. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's...
And I think the ball's out.
Oh, get that motherfucker. Get it.
But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fuller. And
I had to
he
get
is
out of bounds
but
to
not
say that
before
clock.
taking it down near the 15. A big play
Damn,
there
I
just
want to kick
before
this field
halftime.
goal.
51 yards. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So
I'm
a
gonna
late
kick that with
turnover
pride.
leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
And the Browns are able to cover this one up. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Alert, 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 alert.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Clemson product, DJ Reader,
too fast
got in
for
for
you.
the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Swears up. Come on, man.
Downfield on the left side.
That supposed to been a pick.
30, 20, 10, and all the way.
Man, nigga, I was running for that motherfucker. You snatched that motherfucker and cut like the motherfucker.
82 yards. And the Browns add on to their lead.
He was holding the shit out there that direction
Always
with that
important to get
analog.
the
You
first
know
score of
it.
the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the 42.
I can tell how you called. You already had that motherfucker headed that way.
Counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
I hit Lauren up. She supposed to gave me.
This fielded at the 2.
She said that shit runs.
Past the 20
Nah,
to
it
the
say runs. It say the
22-yard
same
line.
thing as this. That's a Z. I thought it was a Y.
I thought that was some shit brunch.
After her shit say runs by OG. I mean, it say it's a V on there. I don't know what it is. Her shit just got a V on there, and it say by runs.
On first down, Watson. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running.
Yeah, I made my decision. I'm going to run for it.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead He flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding?
Damn.
You just get on our backs, and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now a first down throw. Watson dancing to his left. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms.
Pull a little area on your head.
Looking for any help.
Get the land down.
The arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
I told you that's what I'm doing this game. I'm just trying to find my plays.
On the play. But now it's
find my plays.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Yeah, touchdown, nigga.
Oh! Incomplete.
This motherfucker dropped.
But it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Nah, they telling me to punt. My nigga ain't got no leg. They telling me to punt.
But they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming. 25.
They will indeed snap it.
This son of a bitch blitz. Motherfucker. I forgot who I was playing against.
That time.
It's all good.
The house, they called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the
Man, I forgot who I was playing against.
We'll find out later on.
I should have knew that was coming.
Or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz. And in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that 4th down.
Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit.
Hold on, G-Fizz. I'm finna take this off the KP so he can be on his way. try if you want to. I'm ready, nigga. I'm ready.
Where you at, man?
Nigga, I'm waiting on you. You said I'm ready.
Your team right now.
Like KP said, he'll be ready in 5 minutes. He headed home. You finna beat the shit out of him. Mark over there fucking with him.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Black hand.
Switch. Point it right.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down.
Where is it, nigga?
Right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking
we
at
advancing when
they'll go left side on the ground.
shit, it might be at the defense and KP for real. I ain't seen nobody set no time up.
They can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb.
Oh, shit. What the fuck? Hold on, let me call you back. I hear some bitch here talking about some, you finna introduce me to the black hand and stiff on the shit out of me. Who the fuck is that?
Intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really
Man, who the hell is that? Chubb?
I agree totally. It's not just end of the half situations that you're worried about the clock. It's throughout the game, and with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
All right, I got something for Chubb ass. I got something for his ass. Yeah, man, I had a bad start. That's it. I kept on having to run outside and shit, nigga.
This drive is
I'm
pretty
gonna catch
clear.
up.
Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense.
Yeah.
Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, if this was the season, that score would be backwards.
Like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On the ground,
Your
it's
ass
Chubb. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Perfectly
Nigga
designed
score
blitz
on
right
him.
there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Man, you next. What you doing now? What's up? You ready? All right.
The Browns on 3rd
6
down.
minutes.
Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. A give running right.
You got
to
busy.
Chubb.
This motherfucker right here, bro. Hit his ass.
And that'll hurt the average.
Damn.
As this time they're able to
Why they
get
let
him
me
behind
power
the line.
hit you?
A 5-yard
supposed to
loss
fumble
there is
that.
gonna bring up 4th
I had that
down.
nigga held up just like I wanted him.
Extra tight
Bow.
ends,
He supposed to
extra
crack
deep,
your
they wanna
ass.
run the football, but that
I
means
know
you
what to
probably
do,
wanna run
though.
it inside.
Watch this.
If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Well, let's see.
I just earned a trophy for situational awareness, nigga.
4th and 11.
Yeah. Now watch this.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th.
Catch the ball,
It's
nigga.
incomplete.
Watch that.
The Browns unable to move the
Situational
chains on
awareness,
4th
nigga.
down. And this Texans defense stands tall. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Say what?
Shotgun snap for Watson. Blitz coming and down he goes.
Okay.
Myles Garrett picks up his
You blitz
second
again,
sack
nigga.
of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Another try after the first down sack. Watson, and this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Terrence Mitchell, and the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Man, I tried to stop and use the catch. I stopped too soon.
And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Fuck you, nigga.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. They had 2 straight first downs, now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second,
trying to rip
guy
his fucking
in,
helmet off.
Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
I want to see somebody get hurt on exhibition.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Mayfield keeps it himself. And he
Try
gets
again,
halfway
nigga.
there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hold up.
Okay, got him halfway.
Hold up, nigga. I couldn't set my play up.
Baker Mayfield, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
Hey, Dirty Foe, send that message.
Extra point safely through. And that
something wrong with his connection.
To an even 20. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity.
Little Dirty Foe, stop running.
Frustration, not a good play.
I know how to get you to talk.
Out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I just wanted to hear your voice. Yeah.
Watson will bring
come get your chain back, nigga.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Throwing again is Watson. Throw left side complete. It's Fuller. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a 1st down. Watson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Running this with a wide receiver.
Damn.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception.
My nigga ain't turned like I wanted him to.
Apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Uh-oh.
The Texans on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 17. Out of the gun, Watson eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Joe Schobert getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Hey, I told you Mark was going to be over there fucking with him.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
He really did. Now he got Mark over there in his ear. This game over with. I'm waiting on little dirty Foles to send me the invite.
We welcome you back. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Back to throw, Watson. Over the middle, that's caught by QT. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Something's wrong with your connection. It was. I'm finna send it to you since you taking so long. I told you to send it. Shit, I beat you to it already. It's coming through. HD. I don't give a fuck who you get, nigga. I'm gonna let you pick my team. Who you want me to get? That's what I want you to do. I want you to bring your game. Now, if I do this, I own you. If I do this, I own you, right? if I let this nigga, if I let him pick my team for me and I win, that mean I own him. Well, you ain't picking my team. You gotta say it when it's over. Well, nah, look at this one. Ain't no top for it on it. Most definitely not in here. Let me see if the other one's like that. This straight with no top for it on it. This one is. Well, nah, them A-Raps get me. Yeah, ain't no top point on that, boy. It's all shitty. Still gonna use this motherfucker. Pick them. That nigga Los on a motherfucking winning drought. I can't wait to play. I want some of that action now while he on his street.
From the site that
hey, Los, I'm
loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Joseph now to kick this one away.
You got that man waiting. Let him play his game. He can get you some practice.
That's fielded in the end zone. And
while he playing that game, play me.
Touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
That ain't the only game we waiting on. That ain't the only game we waiting on. Nah, I gotta run a legit lead this year, nigga. Nah, you supposed to give niggas time to play their game, man. Niggas got jobs. You know them niggas call their ass and see if what is they gonna play or not. I ain't doing all that. When my advance time say advance, I'm advancing.
About 6 up past the 30 to the 30.
Who are we waiting on though? Ain't got no fucking running backs.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Hey man, you know that nigga walking low had a fight.
Toss. Here's Williams.
I think I just found out today.
Carry there to make the tackle.
It happened.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage. That's all about plugging those gaps, not giving the running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force the third down.
It happened because this girl told me I called Wonk.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd.
I don't think it was no big fight. She told me they was passing licks. When I talked to Wonk, Wonk told me he choked him. Ah, man, that boy was at what's his name? Tripping, boy.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have back.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 57 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Diving for the end zone. The ball's knocked out.
Oh, my God. Somebody catches it. There goes somebody trade. That's some bullshit.
Always fun to watch a big boy pick
That's
it up
bullshit, Mahomes.
He may need a lot of oxygen on the sideline.
Not only that, how about you and me trying to balance ourselves
Come on,
up
Mahomes.
because you can feel the shaking all the way up to the booth. That big guy trying to get it to the house.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 46. Mayfield looks to throw. It's caught by OBJ. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary. Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Mayfield tosses one complete to Landry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. A first down throw for Mayfield. His throw caught right around the 6. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Now Johnson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Here's Mayfield. Pass incomplete. Duke Johnson, the one he was looking for. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. From 8 yards out, and the Browns are able to cash in for 6. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in the playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And now here comes Kansas City. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone off.
That's caught at the 25.
Let's go.
For a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 76 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Point after, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to
KP
return
first
this one,
league
so
game, what he
bring it out
gonna
to the
do?
25 on the touchback. Heading out as a Cleveland offense.
It'd be
now
fucked
as they
up
get
if he
set
beat
to take over
defense.
here.
That boy gonna be cocky as a motherfucker.
As they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the
Lil Larry quiet. Lil Larry probably on his way over KP house.
Something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
From the 27.
Lil Larry say he gonna get in this league.
Johnson.
Oh. There you go, ass.
And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A huge play there on the screen pass. 42 yards.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just
right there.
he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into first down and then some. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. To throw, Mayfield stepping up. He's going to keep it. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of it?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Taking it in from 11 yards out, and the Browns are within an extra point.
Man, I was firing my blunder. Only reason you got me.
The extra point up and good. And we've got a tie game here.
God.
Back and forth first
My
half.
homeboy sitting right here. He'll tell you.
This one tied at 14 now.
I swear you caught me rolling. Firing it up. I was playing with one hand.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a toss left side. It's Williams. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Yellow. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Check it.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it is caught. Touchdown, Kansas
Let's
City.
go.
Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs have broken.
I don't consider there no bullshit on this side of the sticks, nigga.
The point after is good. And the lead is now 21-14.
I laid down and called it. Did Lil Larry.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to
Work
kick
when
it
Lil
away.
Larry do it, why I can't work when I do it?
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I got a point there, huh? That nigga thought me in time
to take the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he'll bring it up here right at the 40-yard line. Now, what a first down pickup of 8.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They'll pick up another first down with that run.
Now a dump off here complete.
Oh, this nigga dove. Son of a
bitch. Touchdown, Cleveland. Duke Johnson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point up and through. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Man.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Sound like you was old KP house.
And now here comes Kansas City. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, but it'll be second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Mahomes going to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
Right into the shit.
Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Yes.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Yes.
As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking.
Man, that dude just did some shit to me with Chubb, though, boy. KP don't want to see that. That nigga said, I'm finna bring out Black Hand. This nigga came in and stiff-armed the shit out of him.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. But this is caught at the 20.
Knew you was finna die that way.
Into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
I knew you was finna die that way. I pulled the defense. I was already headed to the other direction.
And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. The extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10. First down, Mayfield. He finds his target, Beckham. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. He's going to look for Beck, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
That shit got on fire as soon as he did that shit.
No
That's why
problem
they gave
there
it to
on the
him.
extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Now Mahomes.
Oh, shit.
That's caught left side by Hardman. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on
What's the
EA
score?
Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
Damn. Mark ain't so too happy to say that. He like 7-0.
The party started for the second half. It was an even first half all time.
You want that man to lose. What you say? You know what? I don't know. I ain't even fuck with the minutes. How much time you see?
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. It's showing its way inside the 35. This well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
I had the blunt in my mouth, nigga. It's a roach.
Just south of 40 yards on the pickup.
I swear to God, I had the blunt. I had a roach holding on my lips, still trying to hit it, nigga. That's their gas. Nigga, I ain't want to let that shit go.
Mayfield steps away to his left. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. He gets it left side to Johnson. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. He's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have moved out in front. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
That's the badges, Mark. His badge is on her now. He got his badge.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fix, everyone was in.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Let's go, folks.
Extra point safely through. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
This nigga Wayne from Shree gonna call me today talking about some. He'll bet me $50 a game. What's up? I said, nigga, I'm on my way. I'm at the grocery store. I'm finna leave this court here. Talking about some, I got it on Xbox 360. I say, I see. Talking about, so I'm gonna make him go buy the PlayStation. This nigga said he got it on Xbox 360, nigga.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he is met at the line
I say, man, get the fuck off of my phone, man.
On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
I thought I smelled the leak today.
You
know he can't fuck with me.
Won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness.
Say, nigga, I'm finna leave this court in this motherfucker.
On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mayfield.
Let it go.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So he can't hang on. And as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know.
He said that was quiet. That boy was just quiet.
Hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
Mayfield to throw it.
Get there.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked by Kendall Fuller.
Let's go.
The football back as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Let's go.
Williams, and they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the yellow.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Joe Schobert, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Hey, yellow.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes rolling to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Williams. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 3rd and long for Mayfield. He completes it to Beckham. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Taking them off the first level deal.
Boy, you throwing it to though. I'm going to their spot.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He finds Beckham complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And once again, the Browns are back in front.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Yellow.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up
Game
first
ain't
and
over,
10.
nigga.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the
ball,
line.
nigga. What you running for?
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run it again with Chubb. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Now meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right
there.
Better play smart. You've got a lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
He did something stupid.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. He'll look to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Let's go.
Mahomes to throw. Out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Myles Garrett. He'll make the sack of what will be the final act in this ball game.
That nigga was wide the fuck open.
Well, we saw a close game.
Good game, nigga.
On the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
Off of who? Boy, you a motherfucking liar, nigga. I own you. You beat me probably the last 2 games or something. Mine been turning your ass up the whole time, exhibition and in the season.
So that'll do it for us. For
I don't never remember you in the Super Bowl.
All the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
What that supposed to mean, nigga? I mean, I've been to the Super Bowl. You ain't never been. That's some bullshit right there. I earned my way. Let me see what these niggas got going. Defense or KP ain't lying? Oh, that's a straight sin. Why y'all ain't lying? So it's a straight sin. Ain't nobody lying. What quarter is it? What quarter is it? So you telling me you don't know how to go live? Push the share button on the left side. Don't worry about the defense live now. But if I get in here in this late in the game, y'all got to start over or either straight sell. It's too late now. Man, defense already live. You ain't even have to go live no more. He went live. Hold on, Mark, what you just say? Hey man, hold on, hold up. How you got Jackson? There's Lamar Jackson. He don't play for them. Who you trade? Now I'm talking about who you trade him to. So you in here souping the new niggas up already, huh? What's his name? I'm finna send him a trade. I'm finna send him a trade. Defense in her ganking niggas already. Hey, that nigga know all the rules, boy. He making sure he don't break them. He out for the season, KP? Or you just gave him a love tap? All right, little dirty foes. Watch his whole demeanor change after this. Hey, y'all know this game got to go over because y'all went live. You heard me, KP? At first, that nigga like, I'm going live. Fuck that. Now you want this shit. Now you want this shit to go over, don't you? Defense don't care because he get Chubb back if they do. DJ can't. Hey, defense ain't dodging no wreck, is you, defense? He'll play you over to get Chubb back. Leave Chubb on out of here. I think defense on my schedule. Leave Chubb on out. You is for real? Hey, KP, I'll give you 2 first-round picks and Williams for Le'Veon Bell. Man, what you mean? You good, nigga? That ain't your team. Man, it was a nigga wide open. You had one job, KP. You say what? What you got for me? Who is your team again? I'll send you the trade I want. I want 3 defensive players. You heard me? I said you heard me? KP got robbed. Defense gonna kneel. Hey man, how much they paid you, dog? How much they paid you? Man, you blowing this game on purpose. That ain't the talk. That ain't the talk you talk. How much you give him, KP? He gave up. You just got robbed. You supposed to have been pushing it. Nah, this game got to go over. Defense won't Chubb back, and y'all wouldn't lie. Straight Sim. I'm about to straight Sim it while y'all playing, because y'all don't believe me. This game go over. Defense, how much you gonna pay me? How much you gonna pay me so I can end it? You can start. You can get Chubb back. $5 cash app. I end the game. I'm trying to give KP another chance. I want to hear him say it. I want to hear him say it. I know G-Fence ain't making people fold like that. That was a good game. I was trying to give you another chance. I want to see if he won't smoke with me. See if you play a good game against me. Nah, I already sent it. You late. What you talking about? What the fuck is you talking about?
You say you might see it the next week after they play games.
And I said I'm already sending him one already. I want some of that action, nigga. I only beat him once. I want to beat him 2 times. You play me, Mort. What's up? Who made you retire then? Me? Play me then. Play me and prove it wrong. Play me now and prove me wrong. KP, get that nigga the stick. He wanted to talk shit like he all good. Give him the stick. And you can pick my team. Invite sent. Somebody had some nuts. Stop it. I'm trying to train you for defense and all the rest of them. You can't stop it. Oh, this you? Okay, I'm finna beat the snot shit out of you. Let me see. Who? Alright. Post in the group and tell them something, and then after this game with KP, I'm gonna straight send him. I'm the person I'm the nigga who put you on Madden, nigga.
In the Space City at
this game
NRG Stadium. The scene from a few moments ago. This crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston.
Who?
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10.
I thought you said you ain't got Cash App no more, man. Send my goddamn $20, nigga. I hear you on the phone. Who you talking about?
From the 34 now, here's
what about me?
10.
No, I'm talking about the 20 you owe me. How your dear brother sent me that while you sending little Larry some.
Nice way to start the drive.
Matter of fact, little Larry owed me 20 niggas.
Like
Cash out me 40.
Here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because Brandon, when guys
Send
come
me
out of the
40.
locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that.
I ain't telling that man
business. Pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line.
I'm still on that same 20, little Larry, when we betted on that game. You said no bet.
Well, no slow start here.
I ain't get that 20 up yet. That's the 20 I'm talking about.
They're showing here early because they did it both ways, right?
That was about a year and 4 months ago. I'm on it.
Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels.
You ain't beat my ass, nigga. You won by a point at the end.
Here down to about the 38-yard line.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside.
No, it wasn't, Nick. Oh, yes, it was. You right.
But there's got to be one positive.
You still beat me by a point, nigga.
Moving laterally, creases tend to develop.
You played your heart out, and I lost by my mistake. Nigga, you ain't beat me. I beat myself. That's the slogan.
Now Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
Here we go.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
I thought I was playing more.
Taking it in from 2 yards out.
So why the fuck this nigga talking about some let's go?
And they do exactly
what he saying
they
that for?
wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only
hold on, KP, let me get this right.
Of course, because
this nigga just voted you to lose, and now you voting for him to win?
Blocking for him, they have to feel great about themselves.
Nah. You scored, that nigga said let's go. Either that.
This one fielded at the 5.
Why is KP saying let's go as soon as you score, nigga? That ain't you. Nigga, I'm playing KP.
The 23-yard line.
Man, this somebody just say let's go. I know I ain't tripping. Nigga, that was KP.
Watson will bring up the Texans.
I'm finna beat your ass.
At their own 23. Here's Watson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that
like this.
Bring up second down.
Across the middle like that.
Here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34.
Do it again.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about.
Where you at now?
Let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Watson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down. Again, it's Watson.
Bullshit. That's some straight bullshit. Look at this shit. Tackle a nigga. Man, this motherfucking game full of shit.
This interception will go on the record.
Straight bullshit.
But as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot.
Watch this.
Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
You say you sound like you over there voting for him.
Go ahead, go ahead.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Yeah. Close.
Here we go.
On her and on the exhibition.
On first down, it's Coleman. He'll have a first down past the 40. Another strong gain on the last
two
drives.
Computer running.
Moved it a combined 33 yards. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things,
I'm
seeing
live,
backs
man.
find holes, get through them, they've got a lot
Both of us
from this
is.
unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 more yards this time coming off back-to-back first down pickups. Final 30 seconds
let that
in this
motherfucker
first
go, ain't
quarter,
you?
and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. On second down, it's Coleman. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
I got this.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Over the middle, and he's got a good one, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. There's Garoppolo to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game
of mismatches.
That's all computer
action. He just pushing hike and letting them run.
Get into their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Taking it in.
Watch I come back and fuck them up.
And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
Watch I come back and fuck them up, though.
Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Ain't no 21 unless you next to each other, but you ain't going to score again.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense.
Can't stop me though. You can't stop me though. You can't stop me though. Nigga, you dead. You dead.
And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies a big play.
About to take your cookies.
It qualifies indeed because
I wanted you to feel good, make you think you're probably going to go and buy it.
Turn it back
beat
over.
your ass.
This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
I know this KP playing, though.
My old man talk about it usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. This is taken at his 4. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
It is. Wow.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. Right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
I hit it like I'm hitting a blunt.
Can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Always got some breathing room. He'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Garoppolo on the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Coleman. He won't go down. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Garoppolo. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Goodwin. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
Damn, I missed.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man. You can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of.
I'm going to meet you over here.
2-minute drill before the
I'll meet you over here.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They should have killed your ass.
And it's 3rd down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
That's what you think? What you like on your Philly? Study long, study wrong.
Here we go. 180.
Garoppolo now. This is...
Ah, that nigga caught that shit. That's some straight bullshit. That's some straight bullshit. That nigga threw up a prayer. I'm right there.
And the 49ers add on to their lead.
He fucked up. He fucked up.
And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good.
Let's go. That's going to cost you. That's going to cost you.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
I'm going to at least get a Philly out of this.
And now out comes Houston. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. This is Miller. Oh, he's got a little daylight. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside. They didn't allow any leakage and anything about the running down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys.
And he'll take this one in
Fuck nigga, little bitch.
Touchdown.
Who gets the ball at the half?
And the Texans have cut it to within.
Who gets the ball at the half?
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing.
Call timeout for
no
me.
matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style.
Thought I fucked up, bitch.
They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it right at the
My nigga's tired. Give him a break.
This first half.
Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Garoppolo under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. To throw is Garoppolo. Looking deep downfield. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Big 6.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, gun.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our
let's take his
halftime report. Coach?
Hey, more where the milk and cookies.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Second half begins with a run from Miller. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And they get him down but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The end result, 21 yards.
He said, let's beat his ass. That's what it sounds like, huh? Let's go.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again is Watson. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
Damn.
Picked off by Quan Williams. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Shit.
First possession in the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed.
Good shit, KP.
Wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running
Good shit, KP.
Instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice
He finna do something stupid.
Keeps the sticks moving.
I ain't worried about nothing. No, I ain't worried about shit. I put you off of it. That's what happened, though.
First down. Coleman. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop. That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
Okay, no, really that's how you feel. Watch this.
No room to find to get upfield.
Garoppolo looks to throw.
There it go,
he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
Did you guys say damn Kesey?
4th down. Trying to get their tight end involved finally.
Man, you said Kesey, man. I know I'm playing KP now.
Man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
He wants to.
The punt team now as this one's sent away. It'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Again, it's Miller.
'96. 96.
Touchdown, Houston.
96.
Lamar Miller, 96 yards. And the Texans
96.
are an extra point away from taking the lead. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind,
Give me them
what is he
cookies.
thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows
They
he's
just
closing in
cheating.
on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage
my
is that they're
motherfucking
compiling,
internet did some
and he
shit.
knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
Well, you ain't getting shit but a pick.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Coleman on the toss. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Yep.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Coleman. Deshaun Gibson there on the tackle.
Sometimes
What you gonna do?
Perfectly, and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw
coming.
a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go. 180! Flag!
They'll set up to throw. And he's
Let's
gonna
go.
down. They get to him back at the 40. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
Let's go.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon
Go
this
for
offensive
it.
line is having. It is a long one for
Go
them.
for it.
Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed
Go
and quickness of
for
that
it.
defensive line is eating them alive.
Go for it. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Bananas Pettis, it's complete.
Motherfucker.
And all the way inside the
That
15
nigga was
before
out
they
there.
drop
Why
him.
the fuck up?
That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
He supposed to drop that bitch.
Here we go. 180!
On 1st down, it's Coleman. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. First man through, it's the fullback use check. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, after that pickup on the first down, I think some of the defensive guys will be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch them by surprise.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And
you're going to get you a field and goal. Try that quick slant.
They will run again with Coleman. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Tevin Coleman. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll set up a throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Ooh, shook the shit out that nigga.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at about the 32. They begin with a run by Miller. And some space here. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A huge play there for Houston. 54 yards on the ground. They keep it with Miller on first down. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. Lamar Miller. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure.
I got down there quick, didn't I?
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game.
Shit, easy money.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw, and this will be a touchdown. Deshaun Watson.
What you say, nigga? That didn't sound like that was English.
And the Texans are an extra
Translate
point away
that
from tying this football game. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are tied.
Did that nigga just say, what it sound like to me?
So right
ain't no overtime. You finna fuck up.
28 as he kicks it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I want that ball, Mark. Don't matter as long as I get it. It's going on the ground first.
To throw is Garoppolo. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Well, that sets up a big 3rd down. Now the decision has to be, do you run it here and play for OT? or do you go ahead and press it downfield?
The Niners on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Check. Come on, fellas, here we go.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. He'll buy some time right.
Yes! Let's go! Ball game!
Let's go for it, but it doesn't work.
Ball game!
The Texans take over an
Asshole.
excellent field position.
Took your cookies.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a toss right to Miller. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check. Crunch.
They'll run it again with Miller. Miller with a 1st down and more.
Ball game, the fuck off my sticks, nigga. Get your ass off my sticks.
They just likely won this thing in
You
regulation.
fuck off my sticks.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take.
Oh.
I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game.
The fuck
They
off
look
my
like they're in
sticks.
Control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down
Little
and score,
nigga.
kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff.
Fuck off my
Yeah,
sticks.
you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out.
16 seconds, 3 timeouts.
Here we go. 180. 21. Check.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. They'll look to throw.
Give me that, nigga. User, get his ass out of my motherfucking sticks, nigga. Fuck wrong with this nigga? Welcome to Madden 20.
After the interception, here's Watson sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the former Seahawk.
Fuck out my sticks.
But he will not be able to bring it back.
Get the fuck out my sticks.
Bizarre ending. The kind of
You
decision
can, boy.
that can get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for
Ain't
him,
nobody
his
over there
ball
beating
game
me.
is over.
Oh, now you blaming on the joystick. You was winning the whole game. I took your cookies.
That last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
Hey, that nigga want KP bad.
Opportunity, just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they did.
That's why he wanted to play you, so he could figure you out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon.
KP,
This
play
has been a
me.
presentation of the
Damn,
NFL
nigga, I had
on
296 on the
EA
ground.
Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we say.
One that was 96 by itself.
Houston.
Play. Alright, I'm finna send me then. I'm finna send. Hey, he can run, but he can't hide, huh, foes? I'm advancing right now. Yeah. Man, what you think I'm doing, B? Take a little time. Hold your horses. KP ain't gonna run, I don't think. I gotta set force wins. I gotta cut injuries off. Give me a second. He trying to get on. He trying to get on away from you, huh? Damn, KP. You played like that against defense and you scared of little dirty foes? Week 3 is her. Oh, let me cut these injuries back on. Who is dude? Oh shit, I got Baltimore, baby. Who is that? I'm finna beat his ass. Damn Clay versus Nate, Block versus King JT, Dre versus Daly, G-Fence D Money, Crazy versus Los. It's all users, baby. Let me put this in the group. Say what? I ain't say nothing about no Mike. Mike ain't in there. Yeah. Alright, who wants some wreck? Who in here? G-Fence, Lil Larry. That boy want your head, boy. Motherfucking Super Bowl champ. Yeah, you got a point there. Bum ass Rams. Anybody want some Rick? I bet you is. Feel like rolling.
All right, get moving, man. I don't want to see anyone walking around. Winners do not walk. Let's see some hustle out there today. We got a big game this week.
Hey, these niggas be straight trip. Nigga Mark, know that man ain't got no shot. This nigga stupid as a motherfucker. Oh, goddamn well he ain't got no shot. What you gonna talk about? I'm a man. I'm a man, I take showers, boy. You ain't shit, boy. Who said they wanted some work while I play this online game? Alright. The dude switched his team. He switched to Dallas. Lil Larry, if you beat me, you back in the league. If you lose, you banned for life. That shit tickled the shit out of him, didn't it? Boy, he gonna wish he ain't never accept this invite. Man, this dude's finna wish he never grabbed these sticks. Shit, that nigga when he got KC on me. Man, that's the only thing you can put it on, ain't it? Man, I ain't know you can change it, nigga. Nah, they sent me an invite, nigga. Nigga, it was on automatic, nigga. I got to change it every time I get on here. Fuck out of here. You got your ass whooped. Oh man, just like our game we just played. That's the fuck it was. Man, get the fuck out of here. Man, nigga, I just forgot to change it on that game, nigga. Not our game, nigga. We was on our man. Nigga, we was on all Madden. You the one sent me the invite. The shit was still on all Madden. When you play online games, it's on all pro anyway. So either way it go, you lost. I'm talking about when you play a random. That's new then, because you couldn't do that shit last year. I ain't see that option, nigga. Well, I'm finna beat your ass, little Larry. That nigga finna try to hit me with all the tricks.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with Carson.
Why this shit moving so fast, nigga? Your ass put in the code.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Fuck out of here.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
What the fuck?
Now a pass hauled in downfield. Touchdown!
That sound bitch is wide the fuck up.
Deshaun Jackson, 72 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
Motherfucker.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now.
Froze,
2
man. I knew
plays
something was
already
going
in the
on.
end zone.
The game froze, yo. A desync has occurred. The score, stats, and quit from the game will not be recorded. I knew that motherfucker wasn't playing right. He just scored. Yeah, no. knew that motherfucker was playing funny.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. And they're ready to go as they get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Joseph now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. On first down, Wentz. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd.
Come on, man. I was there.
Get after them early.
Knew he was
and they'll get it all
shit.
the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Wentz now on first down. This one complete to Sproles. 7 yards on the play. And it'll be second down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they're definitely on him.
This is taken in by
I couldn't get over
Jeffrey.
that
He's
shit.
got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey, 48 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 18. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
A big play that time out of Chubb. 52 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Landry again, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through...
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. Back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. A toss play to Chubb. And he'll go his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. It's a 10-yard touchdown run, and the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Let's go. Let's keep little Larry out the lead.
Up and good, and we are tied at 7.
Let's get legendary Larry out of here. Let's give him his walking pace.
7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
That's what he told y'all, want his middle linebacker.
He stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
How? Nigga, I said no computers.
Set to take the field.
No computer.
Redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
Okay, I'm checking transaction after this.
Look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot
Come
better
on.
view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
23 yards on the play.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Carey. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. And this is incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
On 2nd down, Johnson. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Mayfield. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. These two teams all tied after 1.
Play smart. Get in there.
I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong. There's plenty of leg.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. In this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Wentz now on first down. Deep ball for Jeffrey. This is taken in by Jeffrey.
My fucking
He's
God.
got it. Touchdown Eagles.
Are you serious?
Alshon Jeffrey. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here
Good
so
shit,
far.
nigga.
And the Eagles have taken the lead.
He mossed the shit out my
Elliott
head.
good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring out the third down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
That's some bullshit.
3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles add
3
on to
niggas
their
over there.
lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make it. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Derek Barnett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get
On
some
the ball, Baker.
Sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety.
Well, Larry, what's wrong with your
And you know, the
connection?
man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare.
See, this shit moving all fast and slowing up and skipping.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Yeah, right. Somebody watch his live.
Touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Wentz. He's going to float this over the middle, deep.
Give me that. Give me that.
For it, and it's intercepted.
Keep on bombing me like that.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
He's going to have the 1st down past the 20. Odell Beckham Jr. He's at the 30. And he takes it all the way down.
He was going to catch me if I would have killed straight.
A big play that time for Cleveland. 72 yards. Well, hello. I mean, it took him a while to get him a rep, but that's quite an introduction to this game.
And not just hello. How about goodbye to the defense as he went past him? Big-time run on his first carry of the game.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. This throw caught right around the 6. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down.
Oh, my fucking
so let's see what this is
God.
about.
Oh, my fucking God. They just robbed the shit out. What you got to say about that, little Larry?
They go play action. Mayfield. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Derek Barnett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Mayfield to throw it. On the move to his... And he's going to go down again.
This nigga.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance
Right,
for one
right
more
out of
quick
field
play and then
goal
another
range, too.
timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And the pressure gets to him again.
Not fucking
The
block.
Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The final shot before half for Wentz. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the
This
second
nigga I'm
half.
playing, this nigga went all the Super Bowl, so I don't think I'm just getting my ass whooped. This a cheating ass dude, boy.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
You know, all the tricks and trades.
This is taken near the 13. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Mayfield looks to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Ball like that, underneath
The good cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Myles Garrett getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
Disrespectful ass nigga.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz.
Come here, nigga.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Myles Garrett. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Should have fumbled.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be 4th down.
King! Point it right. Line 51. Let's pick it up. It's our time. Hurry! Let's get moved. 51.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Empty.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
What up?
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, Hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off near the 42. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
A second down throw for Mayfield. He's going to let this go. Back of the... And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's third down.
Regular. Hey, let's go. 51's the money. 51's the money. Tackles.
To throw, Mayfield. He lets this one fly toward the back. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. And once more, he was looking for Alshon Jeffrey. And now it's second down. Now Wentz.
No, I was just playing about that invite shit, right?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I look at a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way
No, I
to
was
clear
just
the
bullshit
guy
about
running
the
the
invite,
drag.
right?
Because when you do, you just put the ball on it and then let it run.
He's got some space. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Move.
It's a foot race.
Move.
And it's
team in.
It's a
team in.
return for a Browns TD.
2 fumbles. I made this big ass let it go.
This defense, Charles, they
They
needed
should have
some
showed
type
that
of a spark
replay.
to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Now Mayfield, throw left side, caught by
I'm
the
in
tight
there.
end to Njoku.
Oh, my fucking God.
So they will not
I'm
be
in
able to
there.
get this back within a score as this remains a 10-point differential. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
You said what?
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
No, I can't hear you.
Now Wentz. Shakes off the sack. And a big loss here.
You said when he get what?
Olivier Vernon able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this third quarter. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter.
He's the schedule
loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
It ain't hit my phone.
Throwing is Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that'll be incomplete.
Who was that?
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
No, we still playing.
The toughest thing about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly. Sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Well, a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Oh, my fucking God. This nigga went fucking jump.
Way up past the 35 before he's taken down. They go for it on fourth down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
The Eagles on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Sproles. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wentz under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, doesn't it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that.
The ball going through my fucking body.
They're taking care of the ball well.
And being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. Throwing on first is Wentz.
There we go. There we go. They want to keep on fucking me over.
Picked up by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Chubb running right, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. Here's Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Yeah, call your opponent. I think you got to use the game.
The deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Who you play?
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
You said who?
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
D-block.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And
I'll try to get in touch with him.
A few yards shy. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down.
Damn.
And the Eagles are going to take over
What'd you say?
Field position.
Yeah, let's go. I got 2 minutes in the 4th quarter.
The interception
You next.
last drive. He'll look to throw. And an alley to run. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Philadelphia picking up the 1st on a gain of 15.
I'm going to take this ass whooping out on you.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Braxton Miller.
This nigga here, boy.
29 yards.
That nigga got some plays for your ass, boy.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
I can't even lie about it. You look like me kicking little dirty foes in Mark ass.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Now we ain't lie.
This will be taken about the 12. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I'm playing Little Larry, though.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd down, Mayfield again. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mayfield off the play fake. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, but, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Shit.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Mayfield and his Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Mike 51, I got you. Hey, Mike 7. Mike 51, Mike 51. Man, I got you.
3rd and long for Mayfield. And he's going to go down again. Fletcher Cox picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Pass interference, man.
Knocked away
He pushed the shit out of me.
Rodney McLeod that time able to knock it away. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it,
Watch he push.
with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it
Man,
really
he pushed
matter?
me before that.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make
Man, on
something
my screen, my
happen
nigga
if they had
moved
any
all out
chance of
his
winning
route.
this game.
Man, on everything on my screen, he was out his route. He all the way to the left.
82, 82.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
I know a retirement ceremony is a rocking chair is often.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
I send that shit down, Clay.
Jordan Howard taking it in. And the Eagles add on to their lead. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that, oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
You don't answer.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
If I score again, you got to play me over.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock.
How much you want to bet? Blitz again, little Larry.
In the football game. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Mayfield now. And the pressure gets to him again. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Mayfield. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Hey, damn, Clay, send the invite.
Flying Eagles fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason.
I got to make sure I'm going in the court. All right.